I've got the tape. Get over to Holiday as quickly as you can.
Where is the tape? Where is the tape? Who did you give it to? The English?
No.
Who?
No.
To whom did you sell the tape?
Lemoine. Lemoine. No. No.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I couldn't even get my own mother a plane ticket tonight.
Yeah, damn it all. Look, you people give me million-mile flags, baskets of fruit, buckets of champagne, everything but a ride in one of your broken-down airplanes when I need it.
Well, it's New Year's Eve, Charlie. All the airlines are flying the same reduced schedules. They're just as jammed up as we are.
Yeah, look, I got a party to attend in Paris.
You have to go to a party here in London.
Yeah, I happen to be giving the party in Paris. I picked all the girls myself.
Well, I'm sorry, my friend. There'll be an empty chair.
Empty chair?
Believe me, Charlie, I feel for you, but all the planes are loaded. Even the night train has been booked for weeks.
Okay, I'll walk from here to Paris barefoot through chewing gum before I'll use your lousy airline again.
I believe you could do it, Charlie. Well, hello. What's that supposed to buy?
2 tickets to Paris.
Oh, no, not you too.
Isn't the dollar enough?
Honey, if you had 1,000,000 of these, it wouldn't make any difference. I couldn't get anyone to Paris tonight. So if you're stuck here in London, why don't you make the best of it?
Did you look at it?
Look at what? Oh. Well, what's your name?
Catherine Carell.
Where'd you get this?
Jules Lemoy. He told me to give it to you.
Oh, Jules. He's here?
In London. He would have come himself, but it isn't safe. He said you'll understand.
Oh, yes. Top secret Lemoy. Drink?
No, thank you. But I would like a glass of water.
Oh. Jules is teaching you all his bad habits. What did he tell you about me?
He said you were good friends when you were with the government intelligence in Korea. When you gave him the dollar, you told him, as long as you keep this, you'll never be broke.
As long as you keep this, you will never be broke. Yes, I thought I turned a pretty good phrase in those days. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
What does Jules want?
He said you could get us to Paris tonight, quietly.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I couldn't get anyone to Paris tonight, quietly or otherwise. And believe me, I know. I've been on that telephone all afternoon with important VIP customers.
Please, everything depends on it. We've got to get to Paris.
Or governments will fall.
I know it sounds silly, but that's absolutely true.
What about the French embassy?
They cannot know about this.
Why not?
I'm sorry.
Where is Jules?
He said it would be better if we come to your flat.
He knows where it is?
Of course.
2 for Paris. Under what name?
Georges Fernand.
All right, I have an idea. I'll get in the telephone. But don't you bother to pack yet. Here they are now.
Alan, I want to help you. You understand that. But if there is any other way...
I know that, Louis, but there is no other way. He can't move out in the open.
You'll ruin me with your crazy ideas.
Now, would I ask you to do it if I thought that?
At least you could tell me who he is. Why it is so important that he gets to Paris tonight.
I don't know.
Then why do you do this?
Because I know him. And if he says it's important, I believe him. Now, you wouldn't let me down, would you, Louis? Come in. Come on.
Good to see you, Alan.
The Fox, in person.
The Silver Fox, these days.
Come on.
Who is this man?
He is your ticket to Paris. This is Louis Vernet. I'm sure you must be familiar with his fashion photography. Louis, this is Catherine Carell.
Mademoiselle.
Monsieur?
And Georges Frenot.
Pleasure, Monsieur Frenot.
Monsieur,
I told you no one must know.
you say Monsieur Vernet can help us?
Yes. Now, you don't have much time. There's a special ski train leaving London tonight. It'll go over the channel in the night boat, stop in Paris, and then go on to Switzerland. Luckily, Louis here had planned on having 2 models and a photographer aboard to cover the latest ski styles. We thought we might enlarge that group a little bit, didn't we, Louis?
Alan is an old friend. He suggested that I go myself tonight with 3 models and an assistant. You understand?
Plenty of room in the compartments. Tickets are no problem.
Very ingenious, Monsieur Vernet. At such short notice.
I had almost given up.
You would have more faith in Alan if you knew him as well as I do.
He said himself it was impossible.
Well, you'd better get going, Louis. He'll take you to his studio, get you some clothes and equipment.
If I may suggest, it would be better if we don't go to the train in a group. If you take Catherine with you, Alan can bring my things back to me here. Have you a car?
Yeah.
May I borrow it?
Sure. It's a Vauxhall down front. Key to the flats on there, too.
You better go now. I shall be back here before you are.
All right, we'll get a taxi.
Je suis tout de même arrivé. Et voilà.
What kept you so long?
What kept me so long? I did a day's work in a few minutes. I made some additional identification for him. Here are 2 press cards, a French pass, license, and here's his ticket. There. I presume he has his own passport.
You're a good fellow, Louis.
Oh, he can't carry this for a prop if he's going to look like my assistant.
Fine.
There's a change of clothes in the suitcase. I think they'll fit.
Well, it's almost 9. I think I'll say goodbye to little Catherine before I get back to the flat.
Girls, girls, always girls. What's she doing in this anyway?
Well, probably the same thing he is. They often work in pairs.
Don't you have any curiosity at all?
I learned to forget that kind of curiosity a long time ago, Louis.
Catherine, Alan's leaving.
Just a minute. Well?
And what do you think of our new model, monsieur?
I think you'll sell all you can turn out, Louis, but you better be careful. You might make other women obsolete.
You'd better hurry.
Don't you worry, I'll get him there.
Not if you stand here talking.
Do you really think I look all right?
Sensational.
Alan, you'll be late.
All right, but watch it. They won't let her out of England.
And you, mademoiselle, if you don't mind, I'll meet you later at the station. I have a few more things to do here before I leave. All right? Good girl.
Well, better be going.
When we go, we must go separately. If anyone's following, they cannot follow all of us.
All right, I'll get a taxi.
You know what this is? It's a tape from the latest computing machine, capable of memorizing the entire Bible and answering any question in a fraction of a second.
Hello. Could you send a taxi to 6 Elliston Mansions, Elliston Street? Thank you. Am I supposed to ask what's on it?
In this one? Nothing. The valuable one is the one in your hand. All right, I'll explain. Listen, come here. I'll tell you briefly. Sit down. On January the 2nd, the day after tomorrow, France has called a meeting of the Western Alliance in Paris to propose a new defense pattern for Western Europe. That tape you have in your hand contains the complete program. It was stolen from us by one of our own officials and put up for sale in England to the highest bidder. This blank was left in its place. I flew into England and I was successful in recovering it just in time. But I must be careful going back because too many people have become curious. You know what I mean.
Well, why don't you go to the French embassy, Jules?
You must understand the prestige of the governments involved, both in France and elsewhere. Besides, without secrecy, no country dare use this plan.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I want you to bring it to me at the station.
Ah, I see. Well,
look, just one thing. I don't suppose it will, but should anything happen to me, I want you to take this to Charles Saville in Paris tomorrow. It's very important. Charles Saville. No one else knows. Not even Catherine knows the details.
oh, now, look, Jules, you're getting way out of my league. I'll take this to the station for you, but I'm rusty. Even back when the Army assigned me to you, I'm strictly an amateur.
We are all amateurs at this game, Alan. You have your passport?
Just like the good old days, huh? All right, you win. I'll get it. That'll be the taxi, Jules. Tell him to wait.
Elliston Street. Yeah, that's right.
I was just going to hang up. I thought you'd left.
We're leaving now. Let me speak to Vernet.
He's not here yet. I came down with the other girls.
Call Vernet at his studio. We're leaving now, Catherine. We'll be there as fast as we can.
Hello? Hello?
Come on, men.
Smokey Bear, you're a real pal. Well, you made it.
Yes, but I'm worried. We cannot leave without Jules.
Where's Benet?
I telephoned the studio. There was no answer. I thought he'll be here by now.
Yeah. I wonder why the police...
What's that?
What? Oh, nothing.
I think it is the next one along. Is it? Q. There. Thank you. May I see your ticket, please, mademoiselle? Thank you. Q. Alors, monsieur? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Come in.
Where is he? What has happened to Jules?
He's dead.
Let go! I've got to get off that train.
All right, all right. All right, I've got the tape.
Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't give me much chance.
You sure you've got the right one? There were two, you know.
Yeah, I know all about that. The man who killed Lemoyne took the wrong one.
You better let me have it.
No, we'll leave it like this. I think I have a better chance of getting through to Saville. You know him? Well, in case I do drop the ball, then you're going to have to pick it up and run like hell.
Where is it?
I think it's safer you don't know that for the time being.
Why should I trust you? Jules is dead.
And I may have killed him? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I don't believe that.
Well, you're probably the only one who doesn't.
Where are the rest of them?
They'll be here directly, sir. New Year's Eve, you know. Slows things up a bit.
Any word on Holiday?
No, sir, but they're checking everything that moves. He can't be far away.
What have you got there?
The flash bulbs.
Where'd you find it?
On the stairs.
Good. Let the lab boys check on it. But first of all, I want them to look at this. And tell them to get a move on New Year's Eve or no New Year's Eve. Oh, there's no identification on the body. Still, these clothes could fit him. Yes. Laundry mark's still there. I want to know where they came from.
Right, sir.
Call me the moment you get there. Let me know what they got on Holiday.
Right, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Just borrowing.
Is,
She's changing.
You two don't know each other, do you? Olive Davis. This is Georges Fresneau, Monsieur Vernet's assistant.
How do you do?
I'll get dressed.
Right.
Well, what happened to Monsieur Vernet?
Oh, you know how old Lou is.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't. This is the first time I've worked for him. We are going to work, aren't we?
Oh, yes, yes. You mustn't give up on him so soon. I'll take a look around the train later on and see if he's aboard, and if he's not, I'll call him as soon as I can.
There.
Well, the people you meet without your camera. That was fast.
I'm a fast girl. Coming with us, Olive.
In a little while. I haven't finished unpacking yet.
Mademoiselle, sir, I'm very sorry, but you cannot leave the car.
Oh, why not?
It won't be for long. They told me.
They? Well, why can't we leave the car?
Because the police want everyone to stay where they are, sir.
The police?
Yes.
Well, we'll just go back to our compartment.
Certainly, sir. Mademoiselle.
Well, those are the lists of the club members.
And you've never heard of an Alan Holiday?
No, sir.
Thank you. What is your name, please?
Jack the Ripper. Let's drink on it.
May I see your passport, please?
Hey, I'll send you back to the zoo.
May I see your passport, please?
They don't have passports, they have licenses like dogs.
Will you take your head off, please, sir?
I don't believe you have to do that.
Right, thank you.
Girls, get into your ski outfits. We'll take those pictures.
Excuse me, miss, I'm a police officer.
Oh, you must be joking.
I'm sorry, but I shall have to check your compartment.
Why? We haven't had time to do anything yet.
Excuse me, miss. Thank you, miss.
Who is it?
Please? I'm sorry to trouble you, miss, but I shall have to look into your compartment.
But I'm not dressed.
I'm sorry, miss.
Well, you'll have to go about your business for a minute. Give me time to put something on.
Yes, we'll check the next one till she's ready. What are you doing in here? This says Louis Vernet or Georges Fresneau. Now, come on, get back to your own compartment. You don't belong in here. better check those other compartments again.
Right, sir.
And you, take that head off again. I'd like to have another look at you. Just a minute. I said take that thing off. Now, come along, sir. Off with your head.
Off with your head.
And let's not have any more of that, sir.
You've already looked at me up, Forward. How many more times do you expect me to take my head off?
As long as I'm checking this train, just as often as I tell you to.
Anyone would think there was a bear in every car.
Let's not have any more funny business, or I shall have to ask you to give me your name and address.
All right, officer, no hard feelings.
All right.
Happy New Year!
What is it?
The other officer was coming into the car.
Are you ready yet, miss?
It's locked from the other side.
Just a minute, please.
Now, just a minute. I told you before, you don't belong in there. Now, this is the last time I shall speak to you. Come out of there and get back to your own compartment.
The summer had long since disappeared, and it was probably sent out of the country by the police.
If you don't mind, miss, I can't wait much longer. Thank you, miss.
I don't think he knows one end of a camera from the other.
I haven't worked for him before. I hardly know him.
What agency are you with?
I freelance.
Well, anyway, I think something funny's going on. And it doesn't sound like someone called Georges Fresneau. It sounds like an American.
Catherine?
Something for an encore, sir?
Smokey. You were great. I'll see you back at the lounge. Catherine, you're marvelous. You are just marvelous.
If you don't mind, I'll change back into my other clothes. I won't be a minute, Mr. Holiday.
Well, someone should do something.
Well, what do you suggest?
Well, we could talk to the police.
Not me.
Well, why not? If something's happened to Vernet, it's our duty.
If you want to go to the police, I think you're looking for trouble. And just remember, leave me out of it.
All right, I will. And if there's any publicity, I won't even mention your name. Excuse me.
Mademoiselle?
Why are we stopping?
To let the police off the train, but we shall be on our way directly, mademoiselle.
Where are they?
Back there. Can I get something for you, mademoiselle?
No. No, thank you.
Thank you, mademoiselle.
Couldn't see from the window. Did all the police get off? Good, that cuts down the odds a little.
It's not a very happy New Year, is it?
Well, it never is for me. I'm a Christmas man myself. That is, up until now.
Then Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Would you mind if I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
This is dangerous. You could be killed.
Oh, really?
Why are you doing all this for Jules?
Don't ask me. It all started out with getting 2 tickets to Paris for you. Then one little thing happened after another little thing, like you, for instance.
No, seriously. You must have thought a lot of Jules.
I did. Now, can I ask you one? What's a nice girl like you doing in a business like this?
Really, it's not as disgraceful as all that.
It's worse. It doesn't even pay well. Of course, you don't have to answer that if you really don't want to.
The same thing you were talking about, I suppose. I just fell into it. The first time was to help someone. Then I couldn't very well stop. As you know, it's not a romantic business at all.
Never? Now, you are a catalog of feminine virtues, aren't you? Don't you have any vices at all?
Oh, yes.
Such as?
The fun is in finding out for yourself, don't you think? What is it? Who is it?
The man who killed Jules.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. I want to get that tape through. The tape? I gotta get back to my compartment.
I'll go with you.
No, you stay here. He doesn't know you. You'll be safer in the crowd.
Just the same, I'll go with you.
It's gone. Idiot. Should have kept it on me.
It's not your fault. It's my job, and I'm being paid to do it.
No, I'm sorry. I figured if I had the tape, I'd have 2 chances instead of 1. It was as simple as that.
Is it really, Alan?
Oh, yes, it's self-preservation. If I could get the tape to the French government, they'd hardly think I killed Lemoyne to get it.
But that man in the bar, you know he killed Lenoir.
Yes, I recognized him. It's only my word against his, and if I blow the whistle on him, then what happens to the tape?
But you don't have the tape.
So I'm stubborn. No passenger can get off this train until we get to Dunkirk. I'll get it back.
Yes, but we'll be in Dover soon. And when they're loading the train on the boat, there are always a lot of policemen round.
Yeah, I just have to stay out of their way.
You will be careful, won't you?
Well, Olive, yeah, Happy New Year to you. You, enjoying yourself?
I have to talk to you.
Be my guest. If it's work you're worried about, don't. You get paid regardless.
It's not that I'm worried about. What happened to Monsieur Fresneau? I know you're not Georges Fresneau.
Well, who says I'm not?
Don't lie, please. Show me the picture on your passport.
Oh, come on now, honey. I don't have to show you anything. If I say that I'm Georges Fresneau, that should be good enough.
It's not good enough, and I don't think it'll be good enough for the police.
You're not leaving
Yes,
here.
I am!
No, you're not. Now, listen. Oh. Listen, I want to talk.
Me go! Let me go!
Now, look, you're staying here until we reach Dunkirk.
Right, you've got the lot. And Johnny, on the double. The old man's mad enough as it is. Okay. Now, miss.
Who are you? What's going on around here? I want to see Mr. Vernet.
Why? Why do you want to see Mr. Vernet?
I was going to do a job for him in Paris tonight. I've been waiting at my flat. They were going to pick me up. What am I supposed to do? Walk to Paris?
Now, just a minute.
No, don't you give me that. It's New Year's Eve, and here I am with no job and no date.
Sergeant.
Sergeant, what are you doing here? Are you the police or something?
Just a minute, miss.
Come on, where are the lab boys?
Well, there'll be a few minutes, sir. They found Holliday's car at Victoria Station.
What's she doing here?
That's what I came to tell you, sir. I think you ought to talk to her. She says her name is Olive Davis.
Now, look, you're going to have to listen to me. It's very important I reach France without the police knowing.
Who are you?
I've got to trust you whether I like it or not, but you've got to trust me. Otherwise, you're going to have to stay right here until we reach Dunkirk.
Who are you?
You're right. I'm not Georges Fresneau, but I'm a very good friend of Louis Vernet. Now, if you trust him, you can trust me.
Where is Monsieur Vernet?
I don't know. I don't understand what happened to him.
You still haven't told me who you really are.
My name is Alan Holliday. I'm a public relations man for an American airline firm.
Then why are you afraid of the police?
Because a man, a friend, was killed tonight in my apartment. The police think I did it.
Good boy.
Give me a... Give
Oh, thank you. Well, wish me Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year.
Hey, what's the matter, Julie? I don't seem to be anybody's type. And this outfit isn't doing a darn thing for me.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, girls love it. Men couldn't care less. But I can soon fix that.
I'm not asking you to help me. All I want is a chance to get to Dunkirk. Now, if I'm lying, how far can I get? Well, Catherine.
I was wondering what had happened to you.
If you'll excuse me, I think I shall go back to my compartment.
Yes, you should cover your face.
What? Now look, she knows I'm not George Freno. She was going to go to the police.
How could she know this?
Don't ask me.
Did you talk her out of it?
I don't know. I think so. Sit down. I had to tell her part of the truth, though. Enough to keep her quiet until we reach Dunkirk. I hope.
Did you tell her about me?
No. Friends?
Friends.
Oh, Smokey! You are a prince among bears. You take your head off and I'll buy a glass of honey.
Hey there, girl, though I just met you, there is something I want to say. Hey there, girl, I can't forget you, I'm so glad that you came my way. Hey there, girl, the way you walk, it's really something a boy should see. Hey there, girl, the way you talk, it sounds like music playing to me. Hey, that pretty thing, I just thought I must have been going somewhere. Hey, that pretty thing, but I forgot when I saw you standing there. Hey, that girl.
Look, I'm going to go up forward. If you see anything, you come up and let me know, okay? All right.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Why are you so serious?
The young lady has a problem.
Problem?
Yes.
Well, you've come to the right fella. I'm in medicine. Now, what's her problem?
She has confetti.
Where?
In her champagne.
Good gracious. That can be very nasty, can't it? Dreadful. There's a sure thing over there, old boy.
Dance me to the door.
The way you walk, it's really something a boy should see. Hey there, girl, the way you talk, it sounds like music playing to me. Hey there, pretty thing, I just thought I must have been going somewhere. Hey there, pretty thing, but I forget when I saw you standing.
Why so lonesome, beautiful?
No, she's not lonesome, she's just thirsty.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Bottoms up.
Hey there, girl, though I just met you, there is something I want to say. Hey there, girl, I can't forget you.
All right. I'm going to leave you here.
That's the worst thing that can happen to a girl.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I hope you're not going to Ollie. I don't trust her. I don't see why you should either.
Happy New Year.
But I forgot when I saw you standing there. Hey there, girl, I want to ask you if you feel the same way too. I don't care, I'm gonna tell you. Hey there, girl, I think I love you.
Yes, yes. Yes, she is telling the truth. We checked on the train. A special ski excursion. The boat's already left over. All right, I'll wait. Put him on. You better get someone to take her home.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. New Year's Eve, and I'm to be escorted home by a copper.
Go on, miss.
Hello, sir? Hello, yes, Fleming here, sir. Yes, sir, yes, I understand. As quietly as possible. Yes, sir, I get on very well with the French. All right, sir. Have one, sir. Goodbye.
Connors will take her home, sir.
Get our things together.
Sir.
We're flying to Dunkirk.
Excuse me. Well, hi.
Is this what you were looking for?
Well, where'd you get that?
I took it out of your compartment.
Oh, why?
Why not? It belongs to the French government.
Oh, and I suppose you represent the French government.
In a way. I work for them at the embassy in London.
You mind telling me how you knew about this?
We didn't know specifically what it was, but we knew there was something. Louis Vernet was suspicious. He called the embassy.
Vernet? Then, of course, you really wouldn't be Olive Davis.
It wasn't too difficult to take her place with Vernet's help. You've been searching my compartment. What made you suspicious of me?
Well, I figured that you couldn't know about Georges Frenot without knowing a lot more.
Thanks for the package.
Well, where are you going? Don't you believe me?
Maybe, maybe not. For the time being, I'll take care of this myself.
I am looking for Miss Olive Davis.
Olive Davis, yes, indeed, sir. This is Olive Davis right here, my dear. I'll see you back in the lounge. Happy New Year to you, too, sir. Bye-bye.
You are Miss Davis?
I am.
I'm from the police. Inspector Escalier.
I expected you sooner.
Yes, I know. But a man was murdered on the boat tonight.
Look after my baby. Don't leave her alone. She's gonna be so sad if she's left on her own.
You can relax. I've got the tape.
Where is it?
I've got it. Look, I'm going back to my compartment and hide out till the train starts to move again.
She's gonna need your love as the years go by. Don't do the things I did, the things that made her blue. Don't say the things I said that sent her running to you. Look after my baby the way it should be. As I look after her, if she's
The
still
police.
love me.
The Johnnies are back, Smokey. Can I get off the train any place I can go?
Look after my baby. Don't leave her alone. She's gonna be so sad if she's left on her own. Look after my baby. And don't let her cry.
Excuse me. Were you with Mr. Benet's party?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Inspector Fleming.
The train's been taken off the boat. We're in France.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
There is nothing we can tell you. Mr. Vernet missed the train.
Yes, we know. He's dead. He was killed in his studio. I'd like to talk to you, if I may.
In a little while, if you don't mind. I'd like to see you for a minute.
But please, Miss,
It's a
now, this is
terrible
very
thing.
important.
I can't believe it.
Death is always terrible. But I hardly knew Monsieur Vernet, and neither did you.
He was such a harmless little man.
Not to you and your associates, apparently.
What are you talking about?
Where did Holiday go?
How would I know?
You people must have a hideout in Dunkirk, and that's where he'd take him.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. Where did he take Holiday?
Where did who take Holiday?
Your friend in the bear suit.
Curiosity kills more than cats.
a dead end. Well, if we wait here for about 10 minutes till the train leaves, I'll be safe. Smokey, when we get back, I'm gonna give you a paid vacation.
I have the tape instead, Mr. Holliday.
What?
The tape.
What tape?
Drop it!
You want the tape, Fatso? Get it out of the wheel! What's up, Fatso? Need some help?
Give it here!
Come on, big boy! Come on! You better get out of the fight game, Smokey. Your legs are gone.
I want that tape.
Oh, no, not you too.
Better give me that tape, Alan.
What, this tape? Well, since it has cost me an awful lot of trouble, and since you've got a gun, you're gonna have it. With pleasure. Here, catch.
I kill you if I have to, Alan.
Pretty.
I want to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, well, join the club, Inspector.
First of all, what's happened to Crow?
He's downstairs, the one in the bear suit.
You better take care of her, Stanley.
Yes, sir.
Come with me, Inspector.
Yes.
Well, how do you do, Miss Davis?
You look as if you've been in an accident.
Yeah, that's a selfish streak of me, trying to carry the ball across the line myself. Say, do you know a Charles Saville in Paris?
Mm-hmm.
Well, will you take this and tell him to put it in a nice, safe place?
So you decided to trust me.
Hey, what's your real name, anyway?
Who cares? I thought I was doing all right as Olive Davis.
You know, she has a mean streak in her.
Olive Davis, huh?